Hello guys, my name's Des. This is my channel that I'm showing you how to monetize your channel. I did it in a previous channel and I'm going to show you how to do it in this one. This is my channel here. The previous channel I used to live stream and actually monetize on my channel was a channel called the Ecom Corner. Let me just pull that up so you can actually see that. This is my first live stream on this channel, by the way, and what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to go through the agenda of what we're going to go through, and then after that I'll show you the stats of where we are at the moment. So I'm going to show you why I couldn't live stream last week, the reality check, in my words out, of a new channel in a competitive niche, what's working and what's failing, the data behind my first views, content strategy and pivot, current stats, and thumbnail and avatar. I doubt very much I'm going to get any live questions because I don't know how many people are going to be on this live stream at the moment, so I probably won't be taking any questions at the moment. But obviously if you have got any questions, it will come up on my dashboard and I can have a look at that. So first thing is, who am I? My name's Des. I monetized a EV channel in under 4 weeks. I thought I was going to be able to do something very similar on this channel, which is my channel here, but yeah, reality kicked in. So I'm just quickly show you what that channel was. Go to my dashboard. So yeah, the channel that I monetized was called the Electric Oracle. I'm just going to pause this video. I started this channel just before Christmas actually of 2024, and I managed to actually get it monetized halfway through January, and it only took me about 3 weeks actually. Now what I will say is that is not the norm. It's very, very hard to get a channel monetized, especially when you don't know what you're doing. But like I said to you, I managed to get this done in under 3 weeks. So it was a lot of hard work, a little bit of luck, and I also had a bit of mentoring as well. But what I will do, I will actually mention about the mentoring probably in other live streams. Now, I plan to do this every single Sunday. So what I'm going to do is going to go through all the stats, all the things I've been struggling with, all the things that I assumed would happen. I'm going to do it every single Sunday on this channel, and hopefully you can join me in that. I'm just going to put up a subscription. If you're interested in actually subscribing, you can actually use this link here if you want to subscribe. Like I said to you, I'm going to do it every single Sunday until I get monetized. Okay, there's going to be times where I can't make it, but if I can't make it on the Sunday, I will actually record it probably on a Friday or Saturday and then actually stream it live anyway. Okay, but most of the times I should be able to do that. So like I said to you before, I managed to monetize this channel, the Electric Oracle. Like I said, it's still going and I still publish on there, as you can see. So it's basically an EV channel that is mainly kind of UK based really. So I mainly talk about UK news. So I've niched right down. But what I'm looking to do now is actually monetize this personal channel, which is my own channel. So it's got my name. Hopefully it will come up. Yeah. So it's got my name on there. As you can see, I'll go into actually the stats in a minute, but we've got 19 subscribers and 27 videos. Okay. So the videos are a combination of shorts, which is shorts here, and a combination of long form video as well. Okay. As you can see, I've only published, where are we, 7 long form videos so far. And all I've done with the shorts is I basically produced shorts from the long form video. Okay. I've done a video. Let me see if I can find it. Where are we? Opus clip. Yeah, so I've done a video here. If you're interested in actually creating shorts out of your long form videos, I've actually produced a video here of the software I use, if you're interested in that. And I've also been doing some community posts as well. So I'm going to go through exactly the strategy I wanted to use. Now, the main reason, let me just put myself on the screen here. Now, the main reason why I wanted to do this, and I'm doing this with full transparency really, is the fact that there are quite a few people that want to monetize their channel. Now, even though I've had a little bit of success, I'm by no means saying that I'm going to monetize this channel under 3 weeks, because I know it's definitely not going to be possible. I thought it was going to be a lot easier than it was, I'm not going to lie, but it's going to be a lot harder than I thought, and I want to take you along for the journey to show you what's worked and what hasn't worked, okay? Let's go back to this sheet. So things we're going to talk about. So why couldn't I live stream last week? One of the things when you start a new YouTube channel, I actually thought you could actually live stream straight away. But what happens is, because you're a new YouTube channel, YouTube will not allow you to monetize, or not allow you to actually stream live. I believe it's probably for about a week or 2 weeks. And obviously, when I set this channel up, I thought I could just live stream straight away, which I couldn't, unfortunately. So that's one of the reasons why I couldn't live stream last week. So I'm going to show you the results of 2 weeks, because I first started this channel on the 1st of March. That's when the first video went out. So what happens is, when you're actually looking to live stream, you require like a waiting period. So I think I could have live streamed the Monday after the Sunday I was originally going to live stream, but I wanted to do it on a Sunday. I wanted to be consistent, so that's the reason why I didn't do it last week. So lessons learned really: platform limitations affect your content strategy. Even though I'm using YouTube as the main platform for content, I'm also going to be using X, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm going to be using all those platforms, but initially I'm going to be concentrating on YouTube. So reality check. So yeah, let's go back to the Electric Oracle here. So this particular channel, I actually monetized it in under 3 weeks, like I said, and I thought it was going to be a lot easier to do it on this channel here, my channel, but it really isn't, because I suppose what you've got to understand, and what I needed to understand, is each niche is actually different. Okay, what you're going to be doing in one niche is going to be different in another, and what affects one niche affects another niche completely different. So on this one here, I'm not saying it's not competitive, but because I niched right down into EVs and then concentrate on the news and things that are happening in the UK, I niched right down, so I was able to have a much smaller audience, but a more loyal audience that are willing to actually come back and watch my next videos. Because I've started a YouTube channel that's sharing my journey, but also hopefully teaching you what I'm going to learn along the way, the competition in this YouTube niche is a lot more competitive. And it's like I said before, it's going to take me a lot longer to monetize, and it's going to be a lot harder to get subscriptions. It's going to be a lot harder to get watch hours as well. It means being really consistent, posting as often as I can, and trying to keep the touch points prominent on this channel, because it's such a competitive channel. So yeah, I think I've gone over that. So it's a completely different battlefield. I don't know why I put battlefield there. It's not really a battlefield, but there's just more people making YouTube videos, teaching people how to make YouTube videos than UK EV news, electric vehicle news. So that's one of the reasons why it's going to be so much harder to monetize on this channel. And if you didn't know this before, if you're watching this and you're new, you actually need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers in a certain period. I think it's a 28-day period in order to get monetized. Okay, let me just go back to the monetization tab if I can. Analytics. Right, I can't find it on there, so let's go back to the other channel. Right, so go back to the original channel. So yeah, so this is what you need. Let me just scroll down. This is what you need. You need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, okay? And you've got to do that in a certain, actually it says 365 days. That's a rolling 365 days. So those subscribers that you actually gain and the hours that you gain are actually going to change day by day. I suppose within the first 365 days, you've got basically a year in order to do it. But after you've had your channel for a year, then it starts deducting or adding subscribers and watch hours, depending on how often you're going to be uploading. So look, yeah. So I said to you before on my previous channel, it was niche specific. So we're talking about EVs on this channel, and that's why it was a lot easier for me to monetize. Also what they call the total addressable market. So the TAM is a lot larger in this niche, but there's not as much competition. Even though the TAM, the total addressable market on the new channel, my channel, has a large TAM, there's just more competition. Hence the reason why it's going to be a lot harder to monetize. Subscribers, trust builds differently by topic. So yeah, so depending on what you're actually going to be talking about, what you're going to be publishing on your channel, it's going to be a lot harder to actually get subscribers. All right. So what was working? So consistency across 3 platforms. So we've got long form content, we've got shorts, and we've got daily community posts. So if we go back to my channel, so what my strategy was, let's go back to home. What my strategy was is to consistently post or publish at least one video every 3 to 4 days, I suppose. And that's kind of what I have done. So I started the channel 2 weeks ago, and I've consistently been uploading regularly. All right. So that was one of the things what happens with a new channel, especially if you're a new YouTuber. Let's put myself back on screen. If you're a new YouTuber and you're just getting started on YouTube and you're trying to learn your trade, what generally happens is a lot of people upload one video and then it takes them quite a long time to upload the next video. And in that time, whoever's watched your previous videos or whoever has subscribed may not see your next upload because there's been such a massive gap. So what I plan to do on this channel is I wanted to actually upload regularly. So that was one of my strategies. The second strategy was to make sure there was a short going out every day of the month. All right. So if there's 30 days in the month, there'd be 30 shorts that are going out. And I've managed to maintain that actually. So I've made sure that I've used Opus Clip. I've used this piece of software to actually produce shorts for my long form content, then published it and made sure one went out every month, but one every day, sorry. Second thing I did, which is the second bit of the strategy, is community posts. Now, what a lot of new YouTubers do is they don't think about actually adding this as part of their strategy. But one thing I wanted to do with this new channel was make sure there was quite a few touch points. And when I say touch points, I wanted whenever somebody went onto YouTube into their feed, they're either going to see a long form video, a shorts video, or they're going to see a community post, because community posts can be seen by people who have actually subscribed to you or somebody that might be interested in your content. So I wanted to have long form content going out every 3-4 days. I wanted a short to go out every single day. And then I wanted a community post to be going out every day. And then that's pretty much what I've done on this channel. As you can see, there's a mixture of different community posts that you can actually publish on a daily basis. So you've got an image, you got an image post. An image post is basically an image, and then you're able to actually write some text in there as well, or promote a video, for example. There's another image post there. And in these posts, it depends what your niche is. I try to educate and entertain. If you're a cooking channel, it might be, I don't know, a new recipe that's coming up. Or you can do what most people do in actually promote a new video that's coming through. So you can either promote a video that's going to be scheduled, or you can promote a video that's going live, or a video that you've just published. You can actually promote these on your community post as well. The other post is just a simple text post, which is what this is. And all I did is I was just announcing to people that a new video was coming out at 3:15 GMT. There's another image post there. Now, what I will say is what I learned from my previous channel is the fact that these image posts actually get, other than a poll, which we'll get to, second in line of popularity were these image posts. All right. And again, I've done a video on this. Let's go to the, where are we? Yeah, so I've done a video on this, is what is the recommended image size for YouTube community post. The dimensions are either 1000 by 1000 or 1080 by 1080. Those are the sizes that this should be. It doesn't have to be exactly that, but you're going to get, you're basically using the maximum amount of size of an image if you actually produce an image post like that. You can actually have it smaller, but I like to use as much space as possible, so when somebody's scrolling on their phone, they can actually see this post and it will stand out basically. Now, again, there's another text post here. And then have I got any? Actually, I don't think I've got it on this channel. I think I've got it on my other channel. Is a poll. Okay, so this is one that went out yesterday, and basically what I was asking is, I was basically asking about hybrids and whether EVs will hit taxes while petrol wins, and it was basically a yes or no, question. Or answer, should I say. And again, there's another poll. So this one was a 2-question poll, and this one was a 4-question poll. And they're really, really easy to do, actually. I'm not obviously not going to go too deep into how to do it now, but it is as simple as putting your text in here. And then you can either create an image poll, which is basically you'd have images and you'll get somebody to choose an image, or again, you write your question, and then if you want a text poll, here is where you actually insert your questions, or your answers, should I say. And then obviously if you've got more than one, you can just click on this add another option. If you've got 4, each time you just actually add an answer there to the actual question. And then as soon as somebody, let's go back to the poll. As soon as somebody answers that, they'll basically get to see the result of what other people have done. Now, the reason why I wanted to insert community posts is I think with YouTube, it's going to be really, really important to actually try to build a community around your YouTube channel. I understand it's going to be quite hard for a lot of people who are quite new to YouTube to actually do this. And they're not going to have the confidence to do it. But I think if you've been publishing for a few weeks or a few months and you kind of get into the groove of YouTube, I think it's a really great part of your strategy to add this as part of your strategy of using community posts, because it allows you to, one, stay front of mind. So even if you haven't uploaded for a few days, people will still see and be able to interact with your content. So that's the first thing. And secondly, it allows them to kind of engage, and you can engage them as being part of a community of asking them a question and engaging. And I don't know this 100%, but I think it does help. When you actually publish a new video, I think it does help. The fact that they've engaged with a community post, I think it helps them or helps your channel when you've published a new video. So I think that's one of the reasons why I think it's a really good idea to do this. So I like to mix up between community posts, images, and I call them the Oracleites because the channel name is the Electric Oracle. Just trying to personalize it a bit more, really. I've put hashtags in here as well. I'm not actually too sure whether they do anything or whether it helps, but I'm quite happy to put those in. It doesn't cost anything, so I might as well anyway. And like I said, it's just on this particular channel, I'm just posting news and just asking for their opinion, really. Depending on what your channel is, the content that you choose for your polls and your image posts are going to be slightly different, perhaps. But on this particular channel, it's going to be just news and asking them what their thoughts are. On my personal channel, it's more about you coming along from along the journey, and there's also little different teaching moments as well, or things that you need to do. So I'm just on this particular one, I was just saying, know your hook, grab viewers in the first 5 to 10 seconds with a killer question. Yeah, so they're little teaching moments. Obviously, you don't really want to write a blog post here, because obviously, if you think about it, people are actually scrolling on their screen. They're not going to be wanting to sit and read something for too long if they're on YouTube. So the idea really is to have short, punchy, educational pieces that people can take something away from, really. Now, I had a lot of engagement on my Electric Oracle channel on this, but because my subscribers are so low on this particular channel, I haven't yet got much engagement on this. But let's put myself back on screen. The key to this is, and this is where a lot of people fall down with YouTube, is when they publish things and they don't get a lot of engagement, whether it's a video, whether it's a short, whether it's a community post, and they don't get a lot of engagement, they get a little bit discouraged and they stop doing it. And one thing I've learned, not just in YouTube, but also in business, is you've got to be consistent. Whether you're getting engagement or you're not getting engagement, you have to be consistent, because if you're not, people won't actually see your videos, they won't see your shorts, they won't see your posts. If you start doing something for 7 days and then you don't do something else for another 14 days, it's going to affect your channel. So hence the reason why what I've tried to do with this channel is just be really consistent in what I'm doing. So every single day there's a short that comes out, and every single day I publish something. What you can also do with, and this is not going to be a community post tutorial, but what you can also do as well, if you can see on the screen there, you can actually schedule your posts. So say, for example, I just want to type this in here, just type a post in there with an image. What you can do is you can schedule your post, schedule post. So just click on this little blue button here, and then you can schedule it either for the same day, which today is the 16th, or you can schedule it for any day in the future. So say, for example, I wanted this post to go out tomorrow. You just click on the 17th, you add in the date that you wanted to go out. And obviously I'm in GMT, I'm in the UK. So keep that in mind as well. If you know who your audience are and when they're going to be online, you can actually schedule this to go out just before they go online. So for me, I'd say 9:30, keep that at GMTV, and then I click schedule. Okay, so that's it scheduled. So this publish tab shows you all the content that you've already published. So previous community posts. And then this scheduled one just shows you exactly when this post is going to go out. So this is going to go out on the 17th of March, 2025 at 9:30, and that's the post. Now, obviously, I'm not going to send that out. I'm not going to schedule that. So you can actually just either edit this or just delete it. I'm going to delete it. So what else have we got to say? So yeah, so okay, let's go into something that I've been doing as part of the strategy, going to the channel. With YouTube, you've got a few ways you can actually publish videos or produce videos. You've got, let's put myself back on screen. You've got either a search-based video or you've got a browse video. Okay, so a search video is how do I boil an egg? That's a search video, and it's generally a video where somebody is typing something into YouTube and using it as a search engine. So they're asking a question that somebody wants to know the answer to. A browser video, it can also be a search video, but it's more trying to actually get exposure, and it's more trying to get their attention. So it'd be what's the best, what can I use as an example as a browse video? So maybe take a look at these different colored eggs, for example. And that's a crappy title, but just trying to give you an example that you've got difference in search videos and browse videos, and you've got a choice as a creator which ones you do. So you can start off with search, which can be found in either Google or YouTube, or you can do a browse video. Browse videos are generally, let's go to my home screen, share the link. So a browse video will literally be anything that's actually here this is what we consider a browse video, all right? And oftentimes what YouTube does is it shows, whether your video is a search video or browse, it will show it in browse automatically anyway, just to see if it gets some traction there. If it doesn't, then it will literally go to the next level, which is search. So say, for example, I'm just going to show you what people do when they search. So how to boil. These questions here that you see on YouTube are previous questions that people have asked, or the most popular questions that people asked when they type in how to boil. So it basically finishes the sentence for you there. If I press space and I press E, it will come up with how to boil anything to do with E. So it's generally going to be eggs. So you've got eggs perfectly, eggs in the microwave. So what you could do is you can actually produce a search video based on those questions that people are actually asking. So when somebody types in that search term, how to boil an egg in a microwave, what you're hoping to do when you make a video like that is actually come up in the search results when somebody searches for it. The other videos that you see here aren't search videos really, they're more so browse videos. The reason why it's a good idea to actually mix these up is search videos are a lot easier to rank. When I say rank, they're a lot easier to get traction on because there's not so much competition. There's not so many people making how-to videos. There's a lot more YouTubers, whether they're new, old, it doesn't matter. There are so many people making those sort of videos that the competition is a lot harder. And you normally have people that are actually quite, how should I put it? They're quite established on YouTube. They've been going for quite a few years. They're generally the people that you actually see on your home screen here, and these are what we call browse videos. So go back to my channel here. So what I've done is I haven't produced that many videos yet, but what I have done is I've done a mixture of how-to videos, and there's one browse one here. Okay. Now what I probably will do, might be getting a bit ahead of myself here. And before I do that, let me just go back to myself. I need to remember to do this. If you are interested in my journey, and if you've just joined the live stream, what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to monetize my channel. I've previously done it on another channel. If you are interested in following my journey, just click on the link below. You can subscribe. You don't even have to hit the notification bell, but hopefully you can subscribe and you can follow me on my journey. All right, so there's a link there. If you can't click, obviously you can't click on the screen. I've actually put it in the description of the video as well, of this live stream. And what I will also say as well, while we're at it, is there's a download link of Get the New YouTube Strategy. Let me just bring it up on screen. This is a free download for anyone that's interested. All you need to do is put your name and email address in here, and then I'll send you this download link here, which basically just goes through step by step the roadmap, what I took in monetizing my first channel. So if that's of interest to you, again, the link is in the description or it's up on screen if that's something you're interested in. Right, let's go back to the outline that I have not followed. So I've talked about browse and search, external traffic quality. I don't really know what I meant by external traffic quality, so I'm going to leave that for now. Okay, let's go into the data then of what we've done so far. So what I'm going to do in future live streams is I'm going to show you the income and the expenditure, but because the channel's so new at the moment, I'm not too sure it's even worth doing that yet because there hasn't been any income. But what I will do is I will show you the stats of what's happened so far since I've had the channel. Started, like I said, the 1st of March. So as you can see, started just there, the Saturday the 1st. The very first video that I published was this one here, which is how to make a YouTube subscribe link. I got the idea of actually producing this video because I'm in a forum and so many people are actually asking about how to do that. So I just said, look, I'm just going to produce a video. Excuse me. So this is a combination of a browse and a how-to video, a search video. Anyway, that's the first video that I published, and those are the analytics just here. So far in 2 weeks, I've got 1,800 views, 1,500 or 15.3 watch hours, and 19 subscribers. Okay, that's what I've received so far on this channel. Content wise, it's going to show a mixture here. So shorts, I've got obviously more views. What it is with regards to, let me put myself back on screen, regards to shorts, what you're going to find is YouTube is actually pushing this heavily at the moment. The reason why is there are so many of the people that watch YouTube that also watch TikTok, or they watch Reels on Instagram, that what YouTube don't want, they don't want people leaving their platform, basically. So that's the reason why they're really promoting shorts quite a lot. And oftentimes, if you're a small channel, you can do really well on shorts, because depending on the sort of content that you're actually making, and depending on the competition that's out there at the moment, your shorts might actually get a hell of a lot more views than your long form videos, which is great, which is cool. But it's not, unless you're going to be a shorts channel, you really just want it to be the icing on the cake. It's not something at this point in, if you're trying to monetize your YouTube channel, you don't really want to spend a massive amount of time on it. Like I said, the only thing I do is I just cut them up from long form videos. I publish them and I forget about it. I don't do anything else. I might change the title of the shorts, but other than that, I put description in there. Like I said, I've done a video, so you'll see it in the playlist down below. I don't spend a lot of time on it. So, and I advise you not to spend too much time unless your channel is actually a shorts channel. So yeah, as you can see, that's got the bulk of the views after 2 weeks, which is 1,200 shorts, 1,200 views. Then the videos have got 194. Just going to this a bit deeper, actually. So yeah, shorts, new viewers at 1,296, unique viewers 1,308. And as you can see, I've had no subscribers from the shorts, but I've had mostly from the videos. All right. Now, I'm not going to lie, that's quite a it's a low subscriber statistic there. What you find is, as you start publishing more videos, your subscribers will grow and your watch hours will grow as well. And the more you publish, the more you content that you put out there, the faster and the more your YouTube channel is going to grow, as long as you're making content that people want to watch. There's some other stats here, which is returning viewers. I don't know if that's at the moment that important. As you can see, 15 plus subscribers. What else can I show you? Videos only. Yeah, so here's a stat here. So what it's saying is how viewers find you. So at the moment, as you can see, because my channel is quite small and I haven't had a lot of traffic to my long form content, the bulk of my content, bulk of my views are actually coming from shorts, and that's working out at about, where are we? Shorts feed. Where's the percentage? It's not there? Okay, that's not there. Don't know why it's not. So let's go through this. So it's 68.7% shorts feed, 9.3% in browse. Now, browse is traffic from the home page, the screen that was just on. YouTube search. So when people actually go into YouTube and actually type something out, that's where that traffic's coming from, and that's 7.9. And you got other YouTube features as well, which is, what's it saying there? It doesn't fall into any other category. Views from like partner promotions or dashboards. Those views, again, you can't control those ones, but what you can do, you can kind of control your YouTube search and your features as well. All right. Now, when you put myself back on screen, when you first start a YouTube channel, it's imperative, if you can, is to publish a lot of content in a short space of time, as quickly as you can. Obviously, you still want to make sure it's quality content, but the reason why I say it's a good idea to publish a lot of content is what you've got to do is you've got to produce a lot of content to give YouTube data. One of the problems with having a new channel is when you publish content, YouTube doesn't really know. I know you can put in the description, the title, and the tags. It still doesn't really want to go off what you actually put. It wants to grab as much data from your channel, as much data from the video as possible, and it wants to actually show it to people that it thinks it might be interested. As a new YouTube channel, if you don't publish a lot of content, it's going to take a long time for YouTube to figure out exactly who to show that content to. Unless you have an outlier, a video that you publish in the early days and it blows up and you get loads of views, loads of subscribers, and then YouTube's got some data to go on. For most people on YouTube, that's probably not going to happen. And it hasn't happened on my channel. It happened early on the Electric Oracle, my previous channel, but it didn't happen on this one. So yeah, I think that's obviously got a trends tab here. There's nothing really I can show you regarding that, but the audience at the moment, it's saying that the bulk of the people watching my videos are coming from computer. So they're watching the videos on their computer. Actually, I need to share my screen. Sorry, guys. So yeah, they're coming from computer. 45% is mobile phone and 5% is TV, which is really funny because if you go to the Electric Oracle channel, which is my other channel, if we go to audience there, it's completely different. The actual breakdown of where people are actually watching something is different. So yeah, on my Electric Oracle channel, TV is 42.2%, and on this channel, my channel here, it's only 5%. So the demographic is completely different on this channel than it is on my Electric Oracle. Also shows on the Electric Oracle as well that most of them are coming from the UK, which is good. Second most popular is United States and Canada. It shows you that the vast majority of the people watching the EV content is men over. So look, yeah, men over 45. So the age group is between 45 and 65. All right. Whereas on this channel here, and this is what I was saying to you before, I don't think, even though it's got stats there, I'm not too sure that's completely accurate in the fact that I haven't posted many videos. It hasn't really got an accurate grasp of who is actually watching my videos yet. I think once you've published maybe 40 or 50 videos in total, you can kind of get a good grasp of, or YouTube can get a good grasp of who your actual audience is. Right. Right, so content strategy and pivot. All right, so far, let's go back to my content. So far, I've done a mixture of search-based videos and browse videos, and the longest one I've done has been 16 minutes and 33 seconds. All right, now I've put on here shifting to longer form content. Now, this is not going to be easy for a new YouTuber to do. When you're in the early days of actually building your channel, the fastest way to actually bring or to publish videos is to make short videos, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. And the reason why I say that is it's a lot easier to make a 2 or 3 minute video in your niche than it is to make a 20-minute or 30-minute video, and you can actually publish more of them. So that is what I would recommend. Now, I'm a little bit more experienced on YouTube now, so it means that I'm quite happy to do a longer length video. And the reason why, just go back to that screen, the reason why I'm happy to do that is, or the reason why I'm planning to do that is actually making longer form videos is there's something called average view duration. Okay, average view duration is the average amount of time that somebody watches your video. In fact, let me just go to the stats. Let me just go to the Oracle actually to give you an example. Let's have a look on this video. So right, so this is one of the videos on my other channel, the one that I actually monetized. Now, as you can see, if we go to engagement, this here is what they call average view duration. Okay, so on this particular video, the video is 13 minutes long, and on average, people watched 4 minutes and 53 seconds. All right. If we go to another video, let's go to this one here. Go to audience again. Oh, sorry, no, engagement. This one's very similar. It's 4 minutes and 51 seconds. And if we go to maybe an older one, yeah, let's go to this one here. Go to audience again, engagement. This one here is a lot lower. It's only 3 minutes. Okay. Now, like I said to you before, if you're new to YouTube, don't worry about the average view duration for now. What you're mainly interested in doing, really, and this is what you want to do as a new YouTuber, is just be consistent in uploads. Upload as many videos as you can with the best quality that you can, the best production that you can, but just keep them nice and short, because it means that you're able to actually publish a lot of videos very, very quickly. Now, as you get a bit more experience, what you want to try and start doing is actually making longer videos. As long as your niche can support it, obviously you'll need to look at what your competition is doing. But if you can make longer videos, it means people stay on the platform longer. Let's explain. Now, the way YouTube works, it makes money out of your video, obviously. It makes money out of your video whether you're monetized or you're not. I don't know if many of you realize this, but if you're a new YouTuber and you haven't monetized yet, a few years ago, YouTube started placing ads on people's videos who weren't monetized. And you might think, oh, that's great, I can get some money while I haven't monetized yet. You can't. YouTube will still show ads, they will make money out of your video, but you will not get paid for any of the people that click on the ads or watch an ad on your new channel. You will not get paid any of that. Okay. Ironically, on my other channel, the Electric Oracle, I already got monetized, but because it wasn't confirmed, a lot of the views that were going through I never got paid for, because it wasn't official that I was actually monetized. So there was a video that blew up, it got so many views, and I didn't get paid for any of the ads or any of the people watching the ads on that channel. But that, to be honest, that's just the way it is. It's just the way it goes. Anyway, I'm going off track. So YouTube makes money out of your video, and the generally is, if you make a video that's under 8 minutes long, it means you can only insert 2 ad. Let me actually show you, so make it a little bit clearer. When you actually get monetized, you can actually, let's go back. When you actually get monetized, you can actually go into this monetization tab here. You can either scroll on or off. Obviously, if you want to get paid for the ads that are actually on your videos, you're going to leave this on. But what you can do is you can click on this review placement, and you can have YouTube automatically place ads on your video, or you can actually add them yourself. And obviously, when you add them, when you click on ad break, it actually inserts the little options here where you can actually show ads. Now, this isn't written in stone, even though I've got an ad at 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, which to some is probably a lot excessive, but 8 minutes, 10 minutes. It's not written in stone that YouTube's going to do that. Sometimes it basically does it based on your viewership, the content that you're actually publishing, and the way other people are interacting with your videos. It might space them out. It might put fewer ads on there. You don't know. All you're doing is really just giving YouTube a suggestion of where you want the ad to be shown. So what was I saying? I've lost my trail of thought there. Oh, right, yes. So when you do a video that's under 8 minutes long, okay, YouTube only allows you to put 2 ads on that video, okay? Whether it's in the first second or the 5th minute or even the 6th minute, it doesn't matter. You can only put 2 ads on there. So that's why as you start publishing more, as you start getting a little bit more experience in what you're doing, the idea is to actually make longer videos. And I'll just go back to my strategy here. The reason why you want to make longer videos is you've got more chance of increasing the average view rate. So the average time somebody is watching a video, in essence, I suppose in essence, what you're doing is you're keeping people on the platform longer. And the longer your video can keep them on a platform, the more ads YouTube can show to that person that's watching the video. That's kind of how it works. I know it might seem a bit messed up to a lot of people, but you've got to understand YouTube is a business. And if they can make money on a video that's 60 minutes long, an hour long, that's got multiple videos on there, they're going to want to show that if the metrics are a lot better. If the average view is good, they're going to want to show people that video instead of showing your one that's only 5 minutes long, for example. I'm using really, really extreme examples, but I'm kind of hoping you get the idea. Now, as the week go on, I will revisit a lot of the stuff I'm talking here. I can probably understand that covering quite a lot of things, but I just wanted to show you my strategy on this video, on this channel, sorry, and the reason why I went down the road that I've gone down. Right, so viewers need multiple touch points to build trust. I think I went over that before. So with this channel here, the channel that you're watching now, the strategy was consistently uploading videos. So that's what I've done over the last few weeks, posting a short every single day, and I make those shorts from a piece of software called Opus Clip. I'll put that in the description after the live stream's over. And what I don't see a lot of people doing, and even people that are actually been on YouTube for a while, is actually posting a community post every single day. Now, you might be working a full-time job, or you might have a family, you might have kids, whatever it is, and you probably don't feel you have time to do this, and that's totally fine. But I was just trying to explain to you that's my strategy on this channel. Most of the things I'm doing at the moment haven't borne any fruit yet. I haven't actually got anything from it other than a few subscribers. But I truly believe if I'm consistent and I stay consistent and I can produce videos that my subscribers want to watch, or if it's shown in the browse that people want to watch, I seriously believe that all the things I'm doing now in the early days after 2 weeks, they will start bearing fruit later on. I truly believe that. Right. Right. So yeah, every video must offer transformation and a specific result. So there's when people are actually starting out on YouTube, what they generally do is they try to make videos that they like and they think other people might like. Now, depending on what sort of channel you have, whether it's cooking, whether it's DIY, it doesn't matter. You really want to, if it's an entertainment channel, if it's an educational channel, that is, you really want to give them a result. All right. So every video that you publish, they need to get something from it. It needs to be actionable, whatever you're trying to teach them. Obviously, if your channel is an entertainment channel, then that doesn't apply. You just want to give them the best entertainment for that specific video. But if you've got an educational channel where you're trying to show somebody how to do something, you need every single video that you upload needs to give them a transformation, a result that they can actually use. I think again I've covered that. So focus on viewer outcomes versus the creator journey, and then that's obviously in this channel, and then testing new hook structures based on data. So when you've got an existing channel like I have with the Electric Oracle, what you can do then is you can go into, if I can, you can go into analytics, and it gives you a whole heap of data that you can actually use. All right, so it tells you your top content in this period, which this one here is my top content in the last 28 days. This Cybertruck UK banned Cybertruck video got 360,000 views. Also, if you click on content as well, it gives you, I think I showed you the screen before, a breakdown of how the videos have been doing. What's really important though, and the earlier you can get data on this, the better. The more videos you upload, the more data that YouTube has, you can then start getting this sort of data. So channels that your audience watches. In essence, people that watch these videos or watch these channels are likely to watch content, my videos on my channel. So that's why it's really, really important to publish as many videos as you can, as quickly as you can, so you can start getting this sort of data. Then when you get this sort of data, you can then start crafting exactly what videos you're going to make next. It shows you videos that are growing your audience. So new viewers who returned is very high on these channels, on these videos, sorry. Again, in the early days, you're not going to have this data, but when your viewers are on YouTube, all right, as you can see on this particular channel, most of my viewers are at the weekend, and they're normally in the afternoon, early evening time, as you can see there. And I'm just going to do this before I forget, if anyone is still watching the stream. If you're interested in following my journey of getting monetized, there's the subscribe link just there. And if you want to pick up the freebie that I'm giving away at the moment, which is the new YouTube strategy, you can follow that link there, or it's in the description of the video. So I just thought I'd quickly just show you that. Right, going back to what I was saying. Yeah, so yeah, when your viewers are on YouTube, you won't have this data early on, but you will have it now. And what you're trying to do really, guys, is say, for example, Sunday at 2 o'clock, for example, that's the start of when people are actually watching videos. You really want to try and get into the habit of publishing your video before that, all right? So maybe an hour or two before, so it starts to build momentum. What you don't want to do is publish your video right in the middle of when it is busy. You want your video to build momentum. So if you're going to post your video on a Monday, and this was your channel, it gets busy about 5 o'clock. So you really want to schedule your videos or publish your videos between the hours of, I don't know, 3 or 4 o'clock. And again, it gives you the formats that viewers like to watch your YouTube videos. Yeah, it tells you the subscribers that hit the bell notification. I'm not too sure. That's more of a vanity metric than anything. There's nothing you can do with that sort of data. But what's nice is it shows you watch time from subscribers. So on this channel, this Electric Oracle channel, most people watch that are not subscribed, and only 1.2% of my subscribers watch, which is not very high, but it's a browse channel, so this isn't really going to be that high, really. And it shows you the breakdown of demographics. So it shows you the age and gender, shows you the top geographies, and subtitles if you've put subtitles onto your video. This one's really important, actually, knowing where your viewers are, because even though most of my videos are for the UK, there are a lot of people that are British that live in the US, Canada, or in Australia, right? So you don't always have to follow this exactly, but if you know there's a nice mix of UK and US viewers, then you will know roughly when to actually publish your videos as well. But like I said, you're not going to get this data until you've published quite a few videos and YouTube's got that data. Right, so yeah, I think I went through these numbers. So at the moment, after 2 weeks, I've got 19 subscribers. Woohoo! Watch hours, 15 hours, and total views is 1,800. Like I said, in the next live streams coming up, what I will do is I will start showing the actual stats of income, outgoing sort of thing. There's not going to be much income initially, but what I can do is show you the outgoings, the tools I'm using, and how much I'm spending each month in order to keep the channel running. All right, there's no point showing you it now. I'll probably show you in the next few weeks once we start getting a few more views and a few more subscribers. Then I can kind of break down or go into more detail of the sort of tools I'm using and how much I'm spending. All right. Yeah, I went into average view duration, comment rate. Again, that's pretty important. When you start getting comments on your videos, you really, in the first 24 hours, you really want to start replying back to those. It's really easy to do. If we go into the Electric Oracle, if you click on this community tab here, what it does is it shows you comments from every single comment on your videos. That's the community tab on the left-hand side here. And it's a really good idea to get in, depending on how many comments you get, is to start replying to them. All right, they're not all going to be nice, I'm not going to lie to you, but if you can get into the habit of actually replying to them within the first 24 hours, 48 hours, it sends a really great signal to YouTube that people are engaging and interacting with your content. You also got the option as well, guys, if you've got this video is my latest video here. If I click on the edit button just there and you click on comments, what you'll then get is you will get comments specifically for this video. All right, so I've got a choice. I can either just comment or just reply back to comments on this video, or I can click the community tab and it will show me with the filter all the comments on all the other videos. Even shows you comments on the actual community post as well. And this is why I was saying to you, it's such an underrated strategy, the community posts. If I go to analytics on this channel and go to content and then posts, and I'll do lifetime. Now, this might not seem great. It's 58,000 impressions, 826 likes, and 9 subscribers. But what you've got to understand, especially in the early days, if you can get subscribers from your shorts, your long form content, and your community posts, your subscriber count matters. With the shorts, the views, for example, don't really, they do count for your monetization, but you need a lot of views in order to get monetized view shorts. The subscriber base, the subscribers, on the other hand, whether they subscribe via a community post, whether it's a short, or whether it's one of your long form videos, they all count towards monetization. Right? That's why 9 isn't a lot during the lifetime, but they all count, is what I'm trying to say. And the more you can engage and start interacting with the people that are watching your videos, the more people are going to watch more of your videos, which increases the watch hours, and they're going to subscribe. Right? So that's one of the reasons why I did that. Okay, so what I've got here, thumbnail and avatar experiments. Yeah, so with YouTube, as long as let's go back to the analytics. As long as you have put your name and address, and you've kind of uploaded your passport or driving license to prove you're actually a person, what you can actually do is you can start doing A/B split tests on your thumbnails. Again, don't worry, we're going to go into all of this in the coming weeks. I'm just showing you what I'm doing at the moment. You don't need to do as much as what I'm telling you here in this live stream, but you've got a choice. Let me just click on the test. You've got a choice of actually testing which thumbnail works the best, all right? And then after a few hours or after a few days, you will start getting some percentages along here telling you which one is performing the best. And then you can basically choose which thumbnail that you want to use. So that's exactly what I'm deploying in with this channel here, my Desmond Dreckett channel. Each time I'm uploading a video, I'm uploading at least 3 thumbnails. And the reason why I'm doing that is I want to give a video as much chance as possible to shine and to do well. And once I find one of the ones that has done well, I'll choose one and then stick with that. But it's a really powerful tool in your toolbox if you can start testing your thumbnails. Again, if you're new and you haven't got time to do like 3 different thumbnails, don't sweat it, don't worry. Just upload 1 thumbnail and see how the video goes. When you start getting a bit more experience, you start uploading more videos and you start getting more comfortable with YouTube, then you can start playing around with thumbnails and seeing which one performs the best. But I'm not trying to teach you how to do it. It's just telling you what I'm doing on this channel to try and get monetized. Let's have a look. Okay. I'm not going to do a Q&A. I don't think there's any point because I don't think there's going to be a lot of people on this. Channel review, next weekly steps. Okay, yeah. So what I'm going to do with this channel is every Sunday at 3:30 GMT, I'm going to do a live stream like this, like I'm doing today, and I'm basically I'll put myself on camera. Yeah, until I get monetized, I'm going to live stream on this channel every single Sunday at 3:30. And I'm trying to be as transparent as possible, and hopefully you can follow my journey. You can see what I've done right, see what I've done wrong, tell you all the stresses, all the struggles that I've had trying to monetize the channel, problems that I'm having with equipment, or just different types of things. Really, you can follow the journey. But what I will promise you is I will be live streaming every single Sunday, and if I can't make it, I will stream. I will record on a Friday or Saturday and then just stream it. But there will always be something going out to tell you how we've got on with this channel. All right. I don't think there's anything else to it. So what are we talking about next week? And we're going to talk about new content strategy implementation, week 3 stats. Yeah, and I've already said that you can join me every Sunday. I was going to quickly put these up on screen again. If you are interested in following my journey, there's a subscribe link just there. You can either copy that down and put it into your browser, or in the description of the video, I believe I have actually put the subscribe link in there if you're interested. And if you're interested in a freebie, let's go back to my screen. Just follow the link there. I'll put it in the description of the video. I've basically just put in a little freebie of the types of things that I did in order to get my other channel monetized, my Electric Oracle channel. And that just basically goes through different tools and gear I've used, how to choose the niche, how to find your niche. It goes into lots of different things. So if you're interested in that, put your name and email address in the actual, when you go to that address there, and you'll be able to actually, you'll be able to actually see that, you'll be able to download it, if you're interested, that is. But if you're not interested in that, in the first instance, if you are interested in more, just hit subscribe. I'd love to see you on the journey. So guys, I think that is it. That's the end of the live stream. So this is the first, hopefully, of many. My name's Des, and I really do hope you follow me on my journey. If you are going to be coming to the live streams regularly, I'd love to actually get you onto the live stream. If you're interested, we can talk about your channel and all the struggles that you've had as well. I'm going to do a regular Q&A at the end of the live stream anyway. So if that's of interest to you, you might not be interested now, but in a few weeks to come, and you're stuck on something, we can probably quickly talk about it on the live stream. So guys, look, thank you so much. This is my first live stream. I hope to see you next week on my next one. I've got a few uploads coming up this week. So if you've subscribed or hit the notification bell, then you'll basically see the new videos that come through. But guys, thank you so much for watching. My name's Des. I'll put my subscribe link on the bottom again, just in case. If you're interested to follow my journey, subscribe to the channel. I really would love to see you. And then hopefully, if you, like I said, if you do more live streams every Sunday, we can have a chat if you're interested in speaking about what you're doing with your channel at the moment. I want it to be a community of new YouTubers. Obviously, I'm not that new. I'm a little bit more experienced. I've monetized the channel already, but I'm still in the same boat as you in trying to monetize a new YouTube channel. So the idea really is I'm just going to make videos that are either going to be talking about getting 4,000 watch hours, or they're going to be talking about getting more subscribers on your channel. I'm only really going to be talking about those two topics. I'm not really going to cover much more things to do with YouTube. It is literally just to get monetized. So hence the reason why it'd be good if you can actually come along with the journey, and then maybe we could kind of learn off each other as well. I might pick some things up from you, and hopefully you'll pick up a few bits and bobs from me along the way. So guys, I'm going to end this. I don't know how long we've been on. We've been on for a while now. So I'm going to sign off. My name is Des. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Thanks.